Hi, I'm Sherry Lingerfelt from Alabama, and this is my friend Mary Bailey from Nashville, Tennessee. Today we're going to talk about a
Fan deck.
fan deck as opposed to a color wheel. So, Mary, can you tell me how to use this?
Okay. Fan decks are painter palettes. All the colors that you could think of. And as you can see, we've got a great selection of colors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from warms to mutes, whatever, your grays. I find this much easier to work with as opposed to a color wheel and as opposed to dragging out every bead I've got, trying to match things up.
Yeah.
What I can do with this, and we've got a good example of these nice, pretty beads. If you'll hold those,
Sure.
Let's see if we can find a color.
Oh, okay.
See?
Yeah.
That matches there. It falls in right about in there. Mm-hmm. Now, if I want to match something with it, pick a color. What would be a good color, you think?
How about green? People like purple and green
People
together.
like purple and green. All right, we're into our green shades, light greens. Let's try this shade.
Okay.
I can lay the two together and see how they complement each other.
Okay, yeah. And the different shades that
And
go
the different
along with
shades
it.
that goes
Okay.
with it. So I know if I'm here and I want to go a little darker, I'm still within the range for it.
Okay.
So to me, this works simpler and easier. Now these you can pick up at your home improvement stores. You can go in there and pick out colors you like. That usually don't cost you anything because they're hoping you're going to come back and buy the paint.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know we're jewelers. We're not going to buy the paint. In my case, I work for a painting contractor is my real job. So I see these all the time. So I just grab one and bring one home.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. So I could go and pick up the colors that I like, or maybe a few at a time.
A few at a
to start
time.
going home and playing with them.
Because you look at this necklace here with all these colors in it.
Yeah, and
And
that would drive me nuts. I would be worried about putting colors like this together.
Exactly. I have the
if
same
did.
problem because a lot of times you pick out a color and you think, well, that's going to look wonderful. And then when you put it against the color you will match it with, it looks horrible.
Oh, yes, I've done that before, too.
I've done that before too. With this, you can pick out a color and then find everything that complements it.
Okay, I like that.
And then you don't have to spend an hour or two putting back away all your supplies
Oh, yeah.
that you drug out, which
that
I've been
can-
known to do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you, Mary. Appreciate it. That kind of helps us to look at a color wheel and also your color fan, and maybe
It's-
give us some ideas
Yeah,
on
it's
what
a
to
different
do.
way. It might not work for everybody. I would say try it. Just go get a couple of paint samples, charts, and just think about it. You have to think outside of the box.
Yeah.
Once you start thinking outside of the box, you'll suddenly see a whole new world open up, and your creativity is going to get better. So,
Well, that's always good for all of us.
Yes.
Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and thank you so much.